second-rate pig poker.
Well, Jin is really confused because he just picked up the sword. Well, since Minsk already talks to his hamster, I think that giving him a talking sword is actually quite fitting, isn't it? And that protection, is it immunity or just protection? Okay, immunity against charm and confusion. That is really useful, especially given Minsk. When he goes crazy, everyone feels the pain. Okay,
What is my task?
so that was a rather rewarding riddle. I think we also found the entrance to the stable stockade. But I'm very conscious of
On
the
my
fact
honor.
that we have used up most of our spells. Yeah, we will, Jin will go back to the Copper Coronet and rest up before taking on the slavers.
What do you require? I will do my best.
I think we also never checked these barrels.
You require my fleet of foot and all that.
Oh yeah, there was a random tavern up there with Myconids. Yeah, no idea what that was about.
Yes? Yes.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Have you ever heard of my people, the Avariel?
Jin is fairly well educated, I guess he would have. Yes. Jin is starting to wonder whether this Aberil civilization is really as brilliant and wonderful as Eri claims, or whether she's just how do we put it? If her memories were I guess, yeah, because think about it, she was with the Avariel when she was very young, so she was sort of a bit sheltered from various political realities. But who knows, maybe these elves were the pinnacle of goodness, peace and prosperity and, you know, all that stuff. Okay, well, she doesn't give us a chance to say anything in response. Right. Actually,
I think I still have a stitch in my leg from lying in that cold cell we were in. It is good to be up and moving.
yes. Yeah. Okay, I think those might have been the beginning of the so-called romance dialogue for Eri
Very
and
well.
Jaheira. Um, I'm aware of the fact that that content does exist in the game, and I knew that Eri and Jaheira were two of the romanceable characters. I believe the other one was Viconia. Um, I don't. So yeah, I have kind of planned ahead a bit with regards to Eri. In my mind's eye, I think Jin regards Jaheira as a very much a senior sort of almost a maternal figure. So, and given the fact that Khalid died like what several days ago, or perhaps longer, given that we don't really know how
Come on,
long
what about now? Let's
Jim
kill!
was in prison for, and uh, and when Khalid died precisely. But even so, we can pretty much sort of be certain that Khalid had died only quite recently. So I don't think any romance with Jaheira is appropriate. Well, Jin will continue to be nice to her, but yeah, he will. If there ever came a stage where he had to accept or decline Jaheira, then he would have to decline. Eri, on the other hand, this is my first ever playthrough, so I'd quite like to see how the romance thing works out, and yeah, so Jim will think of Eri as a an elven girl of radiant beauty, and he's also the type who wants to protect the weak and innocent. So she very much seems to be the sort of damsel in distress kind of persona. So I think that really tugs at Jin's heartstrings, so to speak. And so we will. I think some people I read on the forums that some people find Eri very annoying. In fact, I've heard the same about Anomen, but we'll see. Jin will be nice to them as much as possible. Uh, we'll see. I've not completely decided on Anomen, but I feel like my party is fairly well balanced right now. So hopefully this should be sufficient to get get Jin through the whatever trials he will face. But we shall see how it goes. Anyway, so yeah, I digress. We've just found the entrance to the Slaver Stockade, but because we've used a lot of spells getting there, we're going to rest now and go back there. It's day 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I suppose we can yeah, we can take a break.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
Before I do that, just check that I'm happy with all the spells we have. I might actually learn one of these, no alignment. Yeah, horror is not one I use that often. So, we'll learn this no alignment. Haste is a good spell to have. So is Fireball. Eri has haste, no? Alright, then Jin should learn haste instead. Okay. It's wearing armor, so I don't really see the point of asking. This hammer isn't very good because it takes a long time to cast and it doesn't last very long. this? Flame blade. Yeah, similar problem really. Of chant, I think that's chant, yeah, chant. Call upon holy might. Yeah, this will be useful for Anoman. Okay.
You want some whiskey?
Okay, so it's just past noon, and we're ready to go and take down the slavers, but I think it's a good place to stop, and I'll pick it up next time.